Let's take a look at an interesting indie game that focuses on honing your reflexes to get past many dangerous obstacles in your way. Are you ready to run? Now that's gaming. Hey there, welcome back to the channel. My name is Nakutso. If this is your first time here, this channel is all about discovering something new and sharing some of the very best indie games, be it hidden gems or popular titles. If any of that interests you, then consider joining the awesome community by subscribing. Sometimes you just want to play a platforming game that stands out to you just slightly, something to change it up, and Kid Tripp, created by 4 Horses, is what I recently played, and from other running platforming games, it's pretty neat in some aspects. It incorporates right away, you're just thrown into the game with no real story, and that's 100% fine because the main focus on this game is the runner style gameplay that you see in a lot of mobile games, which is, again, fine if the gameplay is pretty solid. This is something you're either going to love or hate. Being able to not control your character can put someone off, but for me, I enjoy going through these levels to see how fast I can complete them. Luckily, the game is designed around speed, so you can see how quickly you completed the level, making it an appealing game for speedrunners. It is pretty simplistic, mainly adjusting jumps here and there depending on how long you hold the button, which determines how high a kid can jump. You can also adjust your walking speed to get through certain areas by holding left, though I didn't really use that much while playing. The true difficulty, in my opinion, comes from timing and memorization. Most of the time it works well, however on some occasions it felt like I was pressing a button but the jump wouldn't come out. It didn't happen too much, but it's something I thought was worth noting as it can make some of the later stages more difficult than they already are. While we are talking about the difficulty, I would say like the early half of the game is pretty easy with the occasional stage here and there giving me some trouble. The balloons being red and the lava world didn't help out either, since being able to pick out stuff really needs to come naturally if the game is going to be this fast paced, and in the last world everything is like all orange and red, so you can imagine how hard it is to see a lot of things coming. That's where I kind of feel like the difficulty ramped up, mostly between the last world and previously the end of the third world, which would be entirely fine, but even earlier on, I feel like the difficulty was all over the place. Sometimes I would have an easy level, but then out of nowhere, it would just be a hard level. And again, this is okay, but there are only 20 levels in the game, so getting the difficulty increase really needs to be nailed since it is a short experience. Despite this, it was still a fun time playing through these levels, and I still wanted to go back after I turned my Switch off, so it did its job in keeping my attention. The game is crisp, and I do like the pixelated art design because you don't see like too many running platforming games in this style, so that was definitely a plus for me. I am glad that the developer program sounds for different things coming at you, be it shots from the monkey that is in a tree, so you know that a projectile is actually coming your way. And that is very clever that the developer actually used rumble in a way where you can tell that a boulder or an environmental hazard is going to appear. A lot of games tend to just add in a rumble feature and would be done with it, although this game went the extra step to use it in a fun and creative way, which I am really glad, and I really hope that more games incorporate stuff like this, along with the music that is pretty cheerful and jolly. Nothing really stood out to me, but the soundtracks were, just pretty much what you would expect from a 2D type of game like this. At the price point of $3.99 US, I would definitely say it's worth a look if you are wanting to play like a short game or one that really challenges you on reflexes. Kid Tripp was a fun experience in an afternoon, and it does offer achievements that you can aim for, having more replayability for both casual and experienced platforming fans. There are still so many more games to play through, everyone, so if you want to discover something new, then get started right now by clicking this playlist where I have my past review, or maybe check out this card if you are wanting something different. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll catch you next time.